Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Austin, and that is my brother Shane, and today we are reacting to Attack on Titan. Before we begin, feel free to check out our Patreon or our Discord. Both those links can be found in the description below. Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna sound like a broken record, but every episode just, it kind of keeps getting better.
Oh yeah, this is by far my most anticipated episode.
Yeah, no,
this one,
and I don't blame you.
It would be this one and probably Hero. Like Hero was like kind of hype, before it happened. Like we were getting hyped up, but this one, something about Reiner and Eren.
Yeah,
just something about
it's
that.
Something about their like chemistry together, and even in the past episodes, we've been getting a little bit of like a parallels between the two. A little bit more of like a deep cut.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Backstory vibe. Yeah, it's before we were gonna react to this episode. The first thing that came in my head was like the clash of titans.
Yeah,
like that's what it feels like.
That's pretty much
it
what
feels
it's
like
be
two huge, like monumental forces of this series are going head to head.
Yeah,
and the sad thing is, we mentioned this already last episode, but we did love Reiner before everything.
He's a great character. I mean, he annoys me like at times.
I meant pre-Warrior Reiner.
Oh, pre-Warrior Reiner. He was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, like one of our favorite things was we wanted Reiner and Eren to become, in a sense, brothers.
And
it's just so funny and so interesting to be here now.
In season one, I never would have thought this.
No, not even close.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to it because Reiner's always been pretty mature when he was a kid, obviously, but he's always been mature with the scouts and all that.
He's been mature, but it's because he's always had a chip on his shoulder, I feel like. So it's always been like depressing.
But this time, Eren is probably going to be a lot more mature, I feel like, because he's older. I mean, he was 15, now he's 19. That's
That's significant.
So, I love Eren. Like, he's my favorite character, but sometimes he can be a little whiny, stubborn. Yeah, but I feel like he's much more mature now. I'm just getting that from the conversation he has with Falco. But I don't know, something about this I'm so hyped for.
I'm nervous. I'm excited,
and
nervous.
Nothing ever good happens at festivals.
No,
I say that every time.
Everything
always goes bad at festivals.
Something dramatic is going to happen for sure.
Dude,
and they wouldn't just convene like this if Eren doesn't have a plan. Like he's trying to catch Reiner by surprise, and I don't know what his intentions are. But obviously, it's something very dramatic.
Yeah,
and something big's about to go down.
I can't wait. But we could get like which I'm totally down for, an episode how Eren got here and all that. That'd be cool too.
The show,
I would love.
The show loves doing flashbacks, and it's actually one of my favorite parts of the show. We've talked about this before too, but this show does really well flashbacks.
Yeah, like we'll get a version of last episode, but with the scouts entering here. It'll be like maybe the opposite, Maybe
we'll get like a little bit. And I'm still almost certain that the letters that Eren has been having Falco send are definitely letters to the scouts.
Yeah,
and I think they're close by, and I think Eren's getting them ready for this.
His last letter was probably like, "All right, we're doing this.
Yeah,
this is a date and time. Like, get ready."
Yeah,
maybe it's one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Eren is potentially the most like sought after, important, valuable asset in this entire area, like in this world.
He is.
So he has the balls to just
during
a festival be down here and ready to confront Reiner. Obviously, Eren is not dumb.
No,
they have something planned, and it makes me incredibly nervous of what it is, especially with his new demeanor. Eren is actually coming off a little bit, not scary, but a little bit more.
He's intimidating.
He's very intimidating now.
He's very.
So, at least his look is.
It's just funny that.
So I'm truly like nervous. I don't know what Eren's
like
planning.
The Marleys and the Warriors, their number one thing is getting the founding Titan and Eren.
Yeah,
and they're already having plans to get him.
Yeah,
when he's just there.
He's here.
So this is so risky for Eren and them.
That's why it's important.
That's But this time they have the upper hand. So like you mentioned, I think last episode, what if like season 2 episode 6 is when Reiner, when he did his thing. What if like we get an Eren version of that now?
This is our scout / Eren version.
That'd be cool.
Of the Warriors.
Remember, they are in a tunnel right now, so they really can't, or not tunnel.
Perfect place to have a discussion.
Yeah,
we said this too. Sorry, we just keep bringing up old things, but Eren, after this, whatever's about to happen here, Eren can't let Reiner just walk away.
No,
and like that's a lot.
I don't see how he can.
That's a lot of intel.
Unless he really threatens him.
That's why it's strange. I want to know what Eren has to say. We're gonna obviously watch and find out. I'm just so like the anticipation is killing me.
Yeah,
because it's like,
dude,
I don't know what's about to happen.
What is Falco about to do?
Dude,
he's
I
gonna
feel
be like
bad
just
for
standing
Falco.
there, just like wait. Maybe he'll threaten Reiner with for him.
Yeah, he could. Because Reiner's goal right now is to protect the new warrior line.
And Eren might know how close Falco is with.
I think he might.
Them. So
yeah.
I mean, Eren, I don't know how much he knows. I mean, he's been talking with Falco for. First of all, I don't even know if Reiner should have even followed Falco. Like, especially when he's going down the basement, he should have been like, "This is kind of sketchy."
It's sketchy, but in a million years, would you ever think?
No,
that
you
Eren,
wouldn't. But,
in Reiner's case, would you ever think that Eren's down
not
there?
that it's Eren down there. It could be just something bad.
Something bad, yeah.
No, it doesn't have to do with the scouts. Could do with because they're war against other people too. It's not just
It's true.
Just them. So,
but I also think in Reiner's case, the only people he has left to love, Falco would be one of them.
Yeah,
so
just the kids.
He has every instinct in him is probably to trust him.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
He wasn't good.
I don't think he was.
No, he probably thinks Falco's a smart child and he's bred to be a warrior. So he has trust in him. He probably didn't expect this at all. Which is actually is a little sad in Reiner's case because we're seeing a very empathetic side of him. Like I empathize with him a lot more now.
Yeah.
So now seeing him in this struggle actually makes me a little sad because it's like, oh shit,
they're making me like all these people.
Yeah, no, they are, and that I think that's the goal of this season so far.
When it's like back in my head, I still keep thinking like, wait, like the scouts are kind of want to like, these are their enemies.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know. I'm not torn because I still root for the scouts, but it's gonna.
But
I don't know.
It feels like there's 3 parties here now, though. 4 technically. 4 would be the rest of the world. 3 would be the Marlians. 2 would be the warriors, and 1's the scouts.
Yeah.
So that's how I interpreting it. So, I kind of like the warriors. I like the scouts. I don't very much appreciate the Marlians because we don't know that much, and everything we have seen has been bad.
Yeah.
And we don't really know how the rest of the world operates. We just know that they probably do have conflictions with the Marlians too.
Yeah.
And definitely the Eldians. So the show is doing an incredible job at making it seem like there are no right or wrong paths or sides to the story.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's a villain and everyone's a hero in their perspective. So I appreciate that a lot. It's like I'm torn, and they're doing a very good job
of it.
Yeah,
and I still think too. Zeke's up to something. I feel like the Warriors at least.
After that, they definitely implied with that little when the Marlians were spying on the Warriors talk in that, I think it was the second episode, maybe third episode. I do think they were trying to infer that, like, I bet Zeke does have a side plan or something. Something else is going on. The Warriors
Zeke has
at least
a year left.
Yeah.
So like he's probably the scariest one out there because he has nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah.
But and we have to remember the Warhammer's here.
We don't know. Wow, we didn't even talk about that.
We don't know who it is. I don't know. I think it's too easy for it to be that guy.
It's not him. There's no way. It's like you said that a lot. It's too obvious.
But then they might be tricking us there.
It's double tricking us. Yeah.
Like
it's possible.
And I want to see this war. This the name is intimidating. Like the Warhammer. Like it's Warhammer, right?
Yeah.
It's Warhammer.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. That's just scary.
Yeah, it is.
So.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm so excited. This is my most excited episode by far because oh my god,
I'm really excited to see them talk too.
Yeah,
like I'm super excited.
This is
yeah.
I hope I could maybe the whole episode just be them down there talking. I'm down for that.
I am completely fine with an entire episode of them just chatting because to me, like, they're the most dynamic, and I think they're like 2 incredible, like we said, Clash of the Titan. These are 2 monumental characters of this show and all the themes of this show.
Yeah.
And everything we've been following has like sort of come down to these 2 and their whole parallels between the 2 and everything. It's just this just feels so significant.
Right, and you also you have 2 characters who one is on the down rise in Reiner, and Eren's probably on the up right now.
Yeah.
So that's also kind of scary.
That's
and before last time it was kind of the opposite. Mm-hmm. This time, like, Eren's the most scary person here.
No, I really love that you said that because you're so right. Reiner right now is at his lowest.
Yeah.
And potentially Eren could be at his highest.
He could be at his highest, right? We don't know, but I don't know. He's there, so everything must be working out. Mm-hmm. as what they planned, or at least what he's planned. And my most exciting thing is hearing the new music. I love this season's score. It's probably my favorite of all the seasons so far, at least.
Yeah.
It's so good. I can't wait to hear more of it.
But yeah, let's just jump straight into this episode.
なんで首をくる前に僕たちにあんな話をしたんだろうって。そんなのわかるわけないだろう。
誰かに許して欲しかったんでしょう。マルセルを置いて逃げた私たちに何か言えるわけないのにね。
僕はなぜかこう思うんだ。あのおじさんはきっと誰かに裁いて欲しかったんじゃないかな。
Dude.
4年分だな、ライナ。
Dude.
Oh my god.
お二人は古い友人だ。
Oh, so he.
That is the most complicated.
ですよね、クルーガーさん。
Oh my god.
お互い
Oh.
多くてな。
Dude, look at Ryder, dude. Dude, the episode could end there, and I'm already
That's
like
it. That's all we need.
amped right now. Man,
Declaration of War.
dude. Oh, they're not. Oh,
That's a scary title.
dude, I don't trust this, man.
痛み入ります、清美様。
Huh.
座れよ。
Oh,
ここはいい席だろう。ステージの喧騒がよく聞こえる。
dude, this is
この上
nuts.
の建物は普通の住居。
Oh,
ステージの裏側だが、多くの住民が幕が上がるのを楽
Is
しみ
he
にして待ってる。
threatening him in a sense?
ここのすぐ上だ。
yeah. So,
あれ、クルーガーさん、手を怪我しているんです。
oh, so he can turn whatever he wants,
ライナー。
and all those people would be dead.
Yeah. He has no choice.
And he has no idea.
いや、ファルコ。
Oh,
Yeah,
he's keeping
yeah.
him.
お前もここで話を。
Oh man. This kid is about to be.
ファルコ、言う通りにするんだ。
Oh my.
はい。
兄は生きてる。
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, okay,
約束したんだ。
dude.
Dude, I want Annie back so bad.
We don't know like what's happened to her too.
布告を行うことになるとはな。
始まった。
ファルコとブラウンさんはまだかな。
マーレの戦士よ、マガト隊長がお呼びだ。
Dude, he looks.
どうやって。
お前と同じだ。
Oh,
my
no. Oh no.
わからないか。お前と同じだ。
Dude.
仕方なかったってやつだ。
This is.
聞こうぜ。
昔話をしましょ
Seeing Eren like this,
It's
う。
It's something.
100年前、エルディア帝国
That
は
was one of my favorite lines in the whole show.
支配していました。
listen.
始祖ユミルの出現から今日に至るまでに、現世の人類が3度絶滅しても足りないほどの命が途方もない数の民族や文化、その歴
This
史
is a
が
good
奪われて
performance.
きたのです。その殺戮こそが人類史であり、エルディア帝国
Oh
の
my
歩んだ
God.
歴史でした。そして敵のいなくなったエルディア帝国は勝機を見出したマーレ人がいました。彼こそが
This music is
英雄
great.
ヘロス。彼の巧みな情報操作により島に退かせることに成功したのです。
That's cool.
This is some good insight.
Yeah, I like this.
パラディ島に退いた王は未だに力を持ったまま、暗黒の人類史たるエルディア帝国は未だ健在なのです。
聞いたか、ライナー。あれが彼を破壊した理由だろう。お前たちは世界を救おうとした。そうなんだろ
イエーガーはそのまま正門に行け。
はーい。
Huh.
二人はこっちだ。
Wait.
What is happening?
あなたをどこかで見たことがある気がする。どこの所属？
西の楽亜基地だが、招集を受け参加している。そしてエルディア人の無駄話に付き合う気はない。
Is this person like separating them?
Yeah, I think so.
ピークさん。
絆が大事でね。
今その絆に
I really like her.
亀裂入ってないか。
I do too.
何か異常は？
今のところ報告はありません。
どんな些細なことでもいい。すべて知らせるように伝えろ。
了解です。
ここだ。入れ。
They wouldn't be
Dude,
showing
what's-
us this unless it meant something.
マガト隊長はどこに？
Oh!
Holy shit!
なんなんだこれは。
This is
This
so
is
insane!
like a coup d'etat
It's
type
a coup,
shit.
bro! Well, not I guess a coup, but...
古い友人じゃないのか。
So they're separating all these titans.
古いって何年前？
Oh, he's putting it together.
4年以前なら知り合ったのはパラディと。
This music is so good.
They're...
そんなわけが。だって
I'm sweating.
ありえない。
まさか。
Oh, bro. The scouts have to be here,
Yeah.
man.
今からおよそ100年前、巨人大戦を終わらせたのはヘイロスでもタイバー家でもありませんでした。あの戦争を終結させ、世界を救ったのはフリッツ王なのです。彼はエルディア帝国の残虐な歴史を嘆き、同族同士の争いに疲れ果て、何より虐げられ続けたマーレに心を痛めておられたのです。つまり世界を守っていたのは我々が忌むべき壁の王だと思っていたカール・フリッツの平和を願う心な
The
のです。
irony of that is insane.
Yeah.
彼の目的は平和です。後にマーレが力をつけ、王家の命や始祖の巨人を奪おうとするなら、それを受け入れる。我々タイバー家は一族の安泰を条件にカール・フリッツと手を組み、マーレにエルディアを撃った。タイバー家とはありもしない名誉を貪る卑しい。
This is all the truth, right?
I don't
私が
know.
この場をもって偽りの栄誉と決別したのは、この世界が置かれている危険な状況を理解したからです。
隊長、戦士たちが呼びに向かった兵士ともども姿を消しました。予備隊を動員し、
If they go missing, you gotta be scared.
Yeah.
始まったか。
If they're out of the picture now, it's because they're...
なんだよこれは。
Oh.
戦士を拘束する仕掛けだろうね。古典的だけど、この狭さじゃ巨大化できない。ましてや二人じゃ。
Such a smart strategy.
最悪足だ。あののっぽの兵士、何が目的だ？
わからない。でもあの兵士。
Yeah, what is...
Yeah, they're implying that it's...
Is it someone that we
I think it's someone we know.
know? Who could it have been?
I'm actually sweating.
Dude, I'm shaking. Oh, the music. What's gonna happen? Oh, wow. Oh! Oh my...
That's a name drop.
Oh my god.
悪いな、ファルコ。お前には助けられた。あの手紙、俺に届けた。
Oh my... I'm not ready for this. Oh,
that he
he's
knows now.
scared.
That's
Yo.
so sad though.
僕宛ての手紙じゃなかったな。
Oh.
仲間には届いた。
Oh, now he knows
Oh,
it's all of
I
his...
feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Your comrades. Oh, yo, show him.
この超大型巨人軍による襲撃、地ならしです。
The rumbling.
Yeah.
Dude, he's right there.
Yeah.
週末の足音に震え逃げ惑うのみあらゆる都市や文明は踏み潰され文字通り全ては平らな地表と化す
その通りだビリー・タイバーの言う通り俺は悪者だ世界を滅ぼしちまうかもしれないだが俺にもお前たちが悪者に見えたあの日壁が破られ俺の故郷は巨人に蹂躙され目の前で母親が食われた俺には分からなかったなぜだライナーなんで母さんはあの日巨人に食われた
それは俺たちがあの日壁を破壊したからだ
なぜ壁を破壊した
混乱に乗じて壁内に侵入し壁の王の出方を伺うために
その任務とは
思想奪還し世界を救うことだ
そうか世界を救うためだったら
Oh, he's implying that he doesn't have a choice too.
Yeah.
あの時言ってたよなお前らができるだけ苦しんで死ぬように努力するって
ライナーお前と同じだよもちろんムカつくやつもいるしいいやつもいる
It's like the same experience.
海の外も壁の中も同じなんだだがお前たちは壁の中にいる奴らは悪魔だと教えられたまだ何も知らない子供がそう叩き込まれた一体何ができたよ子供だったお前に
But he's not a kid.
なあライナーお前ずっと苦しかっただろ
違うんだエレン俺はあの日マルセルが食われて兄とベルトルトは作戦を中止して引き返そうとしたのに
He's trying to pin it on him.
俺は二人を無理やり説得して作戦を続行させたんだ俺は英雄になりたかった誰かに尊敬されたかった俺が悪いんだよお前の母親が巨人に食われたのは俺のせいだ
私はこの地を恨みました他の誰よりもエルディア人の根絶を願いました
もう嫌だ自分が俺を殺してくれ
ですが私は死にたくありませんそれは私がこの世に生まれてきてしまったからです我々は国も人種も異なる者同士ですしかし強大な敵を前にした今こそ一つになる時なのですだから今死にたくない者は力を貸してほしいどうか一緒に未来を生きてほしいどうか私と共に力を合わせてパラディ島の悪魔と戦ってほしい
多分生まれた時からこうなんだ
私ビリー・タイマーはマーレ政府特使として今ここに宣言します
俺は進み続ける敵を駆逐するまで
Oh no! No! Oh! Dude! Oh! Dude! He's... No! Oh my god! Yo! Oh, dude! Oh my god! I'm on. Oh, dude!
I am speechless.
Oh. Oh man, no.
Wow.
What did I just watch?
Where do we start?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
All right, well,
Man, I could cry. I'm so happy
me
right
too.
now.
Well, first off, this episode didn't disappoint.
No.
No.
This episode.
It's just pause it.
Oh shoot!
It's for me. It's just the significance of everything that has built for the like into the show. Like, I mean, man, oh my god. I actually don't know how to like start.
My goodness, man, this show does not disappoint. Yo. That is one of the most. That was, bro. That right there was Eren's version of season 2, episode 6.
We said that. I said that last episode.
Yeah, and you were right. That was an Uno reversal right there.
That was Eren's version of Reiner.
And he's just gonna kill that guy.
I think he just did kill him.
Eren he doesn't care, bro. I was like, oh, he's feeling, he picked Reiner up. I was like, oh, okay. And then,
he was even using Reiner's words against him.
Oh,
the same things that Reiner told
him.
But, and then he also implied, I keep using that word, but that they were just kids when Reiner and them were doing what they were doing. But Eren knows full well Eren himself is not a child.
No.
So he was using that statement against Reiner in the case of, I know it wasn't fully your fault, don't worry. But Eren literally just said, but this is my fault, and I am doing this.
Yeah.
That is fucking terrifying.
Bro.
Like, Eren knows exactly what he's doing.
Scary now.
He is. He called himself the bad guy.
Dude, I'm totally fine with it, man. Like, that was so epic. Dude,
Oh my god.
I'm so I can't. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless right now.
Yeah. So,
bro, I don't know. That's my favorite episode of Attack on Titan.
Ever.
That's not even close to. That is, everything about that episode was perfection.
No, I agree.
Was actual perfection, from the dialogue to the music to everything, the cinematography of everything.
Everything was synced up so unbelievably well, and it kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time. My heart rate, I'm sweating, my face, I've never felt my face that hot before.
Dude.
Like that, if you can do that to an audience, you know for a fucking fact that this episode succeeded in what it was trying to do. That was incredible.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever experienced.
Last time I felt like that was when Reiner did that.
Bro, I didn't even feel like that though. Like this time I feel like,
for me it was more it was weird. I felt almost excited.
Dude,
which is fucked because Eren's about to kill people.
Last time was more of shock, being like, this is crazy. I never expected this in the world. This was more I'm just, for some reason, I'm just happy. And it is a little messed up.
It is a little fucked.
But I don't care, man. Like, I'm totally fine with Eren doing this. It sounds really messed up to say.
I know that's what the author is probably trying to imply too, though. It could show you that you can root for such terrible things just because of your point of view on the whole situation of what we have seen from Eren's point of view. I understand what you're saying.
Well, I'm super biased to Eren too, so it doesn't help.
Yeah.
But
we have to be biased. That's how our story has been all along.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they set it up so perfectly because they were trying to get us to sympathize with Reiner.
Yeah.
So they tried to, like, if none of this warrior stuff happened and the show would have jumped straight into us doing this, it would not have felt this way.
No.
Not in the slightest.
No. Seeing that is what
the reason why that worked so well was because they showed us all of this Marley side and this warrior side, and Reiner.
Was perfect.
It was perfect.
Like if that just happened, like without any backstory of anything, it wouldn't be as exciting. But
I can truly take back what my thoughts were at the beginning of this season. I wasn't against the show, but I felt off because I was so like sad that it was more being focused on not my heroes and my characters that I've grown to love. But now, after seeing that and seeing the build up to why, now I understand why they had to do that and why it worked so well for the story. Them building that up was incredible.
I don't know what to say, man.
But Eren just feels rogue. But that's how the Warriors felt too.
That's my favorite line, and it's probably top 5 in all of Attack on Titan. Is when Eren says at the beginning of the episode when he's like, the same reason why you were, you know.
Yeah.
The same. What was the exact line? It was it was just the same reason why you were, like, he asked, like, why are you here? And he said the same reason as you.
The same reason why you came.
And that line just hits so hard when it's, and then Reiner's face was like,
well, he knows exactly
why
he's there. Yeah.
We're so, especially since I look back, because Scream has always been my favorite episode.
Yeah.
And I look back at that quote that Reiner said when he's like, out of every person who could have gotten this,
you are the
worst person that could have gotten this.
And Reiner
now leading it, all that, we went through like 30 episodes to this, and all that's like adding up now.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this is why Reiner doesn't want Eren to have this.
But yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Dude, like just that, man, I'm so amped right now.
And then I hope, I'm almost certain. I mean, why would they lie? Everything that Tiber said was probably true. But he is right, though. Like, the fact that the reason why there was no war was because Fritz wouldn't allow it, because that instinctual thought in his brain that passed down through his children and his family and his bloodline was, you know, peace. But now it's not, the ruler doesn't have that now. Now Eren has that. Yeah. Basically a rogue agent. So this is obviously we just saw it, but this is the worst time for them. Like, this would be a time where they could fight. I think he just wants payback. He wants revenge.
That's all he wants.
And, a mix of revenge and freedom.
That's freedom for his thing. People. But man, I don't. Is it wrong of me to like want Eren just to kill everyone here? I'm like, it sounds so bad to me, but it's like,
I think
it's just, I love our people back at home, you know?
That's all
like,
it is.
Even all this patch stuff, I'm not a big fan of. Like, I don't really like these people, but like, I grew to like Reiner and all them. And are they okay?
I know, yeah, I was going to ask that.
He grabbed Falco, so maybe
he turned fast enough to protect him.
Could he have turned too real quick? But he probably would have crushed him. Reiner is fine. I know nothing's wrong with Reiner, but Falco could.
I think it's too fast for the Falco and Reiner are too great of characters to where they're not dead. I don't think
yet,
dead.
At least.
No,
bro, Eren just, this guy's ruthless. I was like, oh, okay, Eren, and then, bro, the hand, like, he picked him up. I was like,
yeah,
okay, this is nice. And then you see the eye, and you're like,
oh my god, that shot, that was beautiful.
That's my. Dude, I keep saying it, but that's also one of my favorite shots.
Oh,
when he's just taking his hand and everything's turning and Reiner's turning around like, god.
No, that's a thumbnell. That
might be one of the
best shots in the show. Yeah,
of all time.
Yeah, top 5 for sure for me.
Yeah,
like 100%. Without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, easily.
But going back to like the whole conversation, just everything about it was so like ruthless, but so honest and so true.
Dude, yeah.
So it is the reverse card. It's just Eren's just the new Reiner, but this time Reiner was young and thinking he thought he knew what he was doing and was brainwashed. Eren knows very well the whole picture and the whole story. Everything. So everything he's doing is intended.
Yeah.
None of it at this point, how far he is right now after doing what he just did, there really is no like going back. He 100% wants to do this.
Yeah.
And but that was also beautiful of Reiner. Super sad, but he wanted to take the blame for all of it.
Yeah.
And he does blame it all on himself. And he was willing to try, but Eren wouldn't have that.
The scariest part, like if Eren was yelling at Reiner, it wouldn't have been as scary as what I just saw.
No, yeah.
The reason that was so terrifying, because that Eren was just cold faced the whole time, and just like it was like.
But but I didn't get the vibe that Eren was talking down to Reiner.
He wasn't,
or like, or like
it was weird.
Telling him like, you know, I'm gonna fuck you.
That's what I expected.
Like, yeah, it wasn't any of that. It was more of Eren talking straight to Reiner, like, I knew what you had to do, and I'm doing it. He was just honest. It was pure honesty, and it was almost like he saw. It's like the parallel right there. It's just they connected so well.
Yeah,
and I don't know how to. It's hard to put into words. It's like it was almost like honorable in a way, that conversation. Like, it was almost like
there was no lies.
No,
Eren was just straight up.
They were just speaking straight to each other.
You know, there's none of this annoying stuff happening. Eren was just seriously straight up just telling him what he wanted to tell him, you know. And then, okay, first, all right, another huge thing is when they were separating the warriors.
Yeah, we have to talk about that too.
That was huge.
Okay. Because we already got the Eren one.
That's this. Where they're we obviously know it's someone we know.
Okay.
The only thing I saw was that you can go.
No, it's fine.
The only thing that I noticed, the person was he had blonde hair, didn't he? Who has blonde hair in our group?
Yeah. No. Yeah. So she says she recognized him, which means she's seen him before, and they 100% are trying to imply that it is probably one of the scouts. Because I don't think anyone else is helping. I think the only people who have organized this are the scouts. 100%. Yeah. Eren even said that the letters were going to his comrades.
I love that, but man. And then Fel goes like, no. Like, I'm doing that.
He knew everything he did wrong.
Yeah, but
so 100% that had to have been a scout. They really came in head first. Like, as good as the warriors tried to do, our characters just perfected it. And this is on a nation that is further into the future.
Yeah.
Granted, our characters are a lot older than the warriors were.
Yeah.
I don't know. Their plan, for a fact, is well thought out. Eren literally just murdered all those people that were in that building.
So are they all okay with it? Like,
that's what I mean. Like, are the scouts are all the scouts completely satisfied with killing all of these people, obviously just to take out their leaders, basically?
Yeah.
Because they just literally killed the person declaring war on Paradise.
Right.
So obviously we're taking out world leaders now, and I mean, we probably just killed him. So I guess our scouts are okay with this, if that is.
Yeah, which I assume Eren would be fine with it.
Eren's in a dark place.
Armin or
so,
dude, what if this might be crazy? You know how the Beast Titan, they let him somewhere else?
Yeah.
What if he's going where Levi is?
Oh my God! What if
he's leading him to Levi, and Beast Titan is gonna be.
He's gonna have PTSD.
Zeke is gonna be terrified.
He would have PTSD.
Imagine if he walks into a room and Levi's just standing there with Mikasa, I didn't think about that, because why didn't they show the Zeke stuff? And they could have had him. Like, he is smarter though. He probably would have figured something out.
I think it was too obvious if all of them walked into that room. I think
there's a reason why Zeke's going somewhere else though. It's because they know he's been there, and obviously he's the one who killed Erwin. So Levi might have been I want him.
I think that could be it. Yeah. They definitely separated them for a reason.
Yeah.
And but I don't take Levi as being someone that personal. I mean,
he killed Erwin, man.
Maybe he would be personal enough to do that. But yeah, leading Zeke on a different route.
Well, remember what happened last time though? Levi was like, I didn't kill him, and that was my one mission, was to kill him. So
maybe he can do it. Maybe he'll do it for Erwin's honor.
Rematch.
Maybe.
Have we seen anyone else? I want to go watch this whole episode and see if I can spot anyone.
Well, they had the scene when they were at the docks.
Yeah.
And they showed that looked like Eren was looking over. If we go back to that scene, is Eren going to be standing there in the background?
Dude, that'd be sick. That would be cool too.
I'm gonna have to look
what is happening with this season?
I mean, now I know. Now I know what's happening with this season. At first, I was so nervous because I didn't know where it was going. I was confused.
And we still haven't seen her.
But they were trying to give us their side, so then when this hits, it just feels so much more than it could have been.
Yeah.
Everything just feels so overwhelming.
And then we saw another this episode had everything. We saw Annie's dad.
And
we still don't know what happened to Annie.
They never actually showed her die.
Are we ever gonna
what if we see Annie again?
I feel like, but I don't think the show can end without us ever knowing what happened to her.
Yeah.
Because we never saw her die. She was just trapped in there. They never said that she was dead.
Yeah. Two of my favorite, I guess, side characters, I don't really know where to put them, but two of my favorites have where I wanted to always know more about was Amir and Annie.
Yeah.
And I lost Amir, so I won't get more on that.
Similar characters.
They are kind of similar. But I want to know more about Annie, man.
I do too. I would, especially because that whole episode, the whole scene with her and her dad in the finale, that was like pretty heartbreaking. We never got to see anything on it.
No.
I would love to see more Annie stuff. But imagine she's like fine. There's no one at home to protect anyone. She could just turn. Imagine she like breaks out of that thing and just turns and
or
kills
they're
everyone.
shipping her out.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there.
Would she not age?
Ooh, yeah, she's like
Would
Captain
she stay
America.
the same age? Yeah,
there.
would she?
I don't know.
What if she's just dead and they were just trying to give us a heartbreak moment?
She could be.
And they were trying to make us feel bad, sympathize with the
Yeah.
dad. Because so many things are happening right now, they really are just trying to tug at our heartstrings.
Imagine the show ends and it's like 1,000 years later. She like breaks out of it, and there's a
The
Titan
Titans are
back in
back.
the world. That's how it ends. Imagine. we don't gotta watch the rest of the show. We just got it.
We just got it. The show went from like fantasy to politically heavy driven drama to sci-fi.
The sci-fi somehow.
Yeah.
Titans in space.
That'd be ridiculous.
Dude.
That'd be so good though.
I'd
watch it. It was just everything was just so like
built. The music was insane.
Everything was so just built up, like cinematic, dramatic. It was like a theatrical performance on like to the next level. Like everything this episode had implied the whole origin of the show and what it stands for in a sense, and why everything's gone the way it has and everything we've watched. This show I can say has officially gone full circle.
It has.
Complete circle. The whole first 3 seasons were built around these warriors and hurting our characters. Now we are doing the same thing. Yeah. I say we because I follow the Scouts more.
Yeah,
like that, they're the side I'm on. But I mean, that's it. Like this entire show is now full circle.
Yeah.
And does that technically mean we're at the beginning? Again?
At a certain point of view, yeah, you can say that.
We're at a new beginning?
Yeah. I mean, everything's different. I mean, it's been 4 years. Like a lot, you know. Everything's just different right now.
Yeah.
There's
more too that I just can't think of right now.
It's just so much. That episode had so much, and I'm just when I thought of it, I'm so hyped about the Zeke thing because I know Levi wants him. Like, why would they separate him?
Yeah.
So,
just how far is Eren gonna go?
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like maybe
he just killed a building full of people. He potentially didn't give a fuck about killing Falco or Reiner. I mean, he probably knows they can take it. He's killing the Tiber, who's Willie Tiber, who's like potentially the most powerful human, and he's Eldian in this entire land or world. Like, what else is Eren gonna do? You know, is he just gonna kill all these people and then be like, we win, and then go home? What do you think?
They don't know about the Warhammer. Eren and the Scouts. They planned it for everyone else to get them out of there. They don't know about the Warhammer. So might be another Titan that's about to
I forgot about
turn.
that. I forgot about that because the Warhammer.
And what if we never saw this guy got eaten? What if he is the Warhammer?
And he's alive.
And he's falling, then he turns real quick.
We only saw him fly, like get hit in the air.
Yeah.
If he's a human, he's dead.
But I feel like we didn't see him get eaten. And maybe he is. What if he is the Warhammer and just turns right there? And if not, he's dead. But then the other Warhammer, which I still think it could be that
one girl we saw.
That one girl we saw. If not, it doesn't matter.
No, because she's not a Tiber. He said she has to be part of the Tiber. She's from another clan.
So if it's not, we might see another Titan turn here, and it could be the Warhammer for the first time, and that might because I don't. Like this seems too easy for Eren.
Maybe that's how this will come to a stalemate.
But then they have Armin. They have the Colossal.
But another thing that's going through my head, where it's a little meta, is that we're episode 5, right?
Yeah.
We're only on episode 5.
There's still a lot.
There's still an entire.
It's like 10 episodes.
There's still 10 episodes of this part of the season.
Yeah.
And there's still another half of the season after this, which is why I asked the question: what is Eren going to do after this? I don't really understand that.
Something has to happen.
Something significant.
Yeah.
Like, Eren now, when he's told Reiner that, you know, you were just kids, what comes to my head is that Eren is saying that he's not a kid. So what he wants to do is what he wants to do, which means he is treating himself as a bad guy. Like, he is going to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, and like you said, I am surprised. I'm not surprised that Eren is just killing these people, but I'm surprised that, like, if that, you know, that Armin and the scouts are also fine with that. Like,
I am a little concerned about that because Eren did just kill a whole building full of people, and
they are innocent
Armin
people.
doesn't think. I don't think of Armin the type to want to kill people.
Yeah, even if they're your enemies, but they're innocent people.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're just sick of it too, where they're like, we lost everything because of these people.
I think
they lost everything.
I think it is one of those, like, maybe the lesser of two evils, to where they realize that this is what needs to be done, because there's a lot of people at this festival.
A lot. Everyone important too.
Everyone important, which would make sense. That's how they could stop all of this fighting against the Eldians. But that's still, like, I mean, yeah, I guess it's the better of two evils in their case. They just think if they kill them all, they'll be free.
Yeah. And
that's it.
But what if it gets too far where, like, they eventually see, like, what's happening and they're like, wait, this actually isn't right. You know?
Eren even said that, just like how Reiner kind of fell in love with the people of Paradise. And Eren even said that he found good people here. But that didn't stop him.
No. I mean, and it didn't stop Reiner and them either.
It didn't stop Reiner, but Reiner feels all this guilt and pain.
I think it's just at the point where it's like, you like, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if you're hurting. It's like, you have to do this no matter who gets hurt.
Yeah.
It's the only way to win. You're not going to win with having, like, you have to have innocent people get hurt if you want to win. Like, you have to, and they probably understand that.
Yeah.
And there's no other way around it.
I also got the vibe, too, that, like, with that whole conversation, I honestly think they both, like, hate themselves.
It kind of seems like it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And they're both just, like what Reiner said to him, keep moving forward.
Yeah.
And Eren has every intention to keep moving forward.
Right.
And that's the sad part, is he used Reiner's advice against him, which is ironic because Reiner used that advice for himself while he was attacking Paradise. So it really is full circle.
It is.
And I guess we were right about the whole parallels between the two characters, because they are the same characters in a different light and they come from different backgrounds. And now we're seeing it from Eren's side, which is heartbreaking if you actually think about it, because does that make Eren a bad guy? Mm-hmm. That he's going to kill these people, even though he's doing it for protection. He's doing it to save the people he loves, potentially, and for revenge, because there's a lot of revenge here. Does this count as, I mean, it will count as freedom if they succeed, but to what extent and how heartbreaking is this going to lead to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I know what you're saying.
Now that I'm having time to process this, now I'm starting to feel a little bit of a heartbreak, because it's like our characters now are, in a sense, the people who we hated for the first 3 seasons. Or at least they're doing the actions that those people did. And it's one of those things where, you know, they did it to you, so you can do it back to them. But isn't that exactly what the story's been from the beginning? Where it's like the Marleys are trying to kill the Eldians because they don't like them? It's just sad.
But that's just, like, life, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah.
Like, there's no, like, because in my mind, it's like, what if they just, like, take out the main bad guy, and they can, like, win after that?
And then it could be over. But there's more episodes. That's why I'm nervous.
Well, Reiner could turn right here, too.
Yeah, what if they have a standoff? Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be much of a fight. Reiner can't beat Eren.
So, yeah.
Man, everyone's going to look different. Yeah. It's Mikasa. I probably have already seen her, and she just looks different.
Maybe.
She's that girl. She's aged like crazy.
The lady?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we probably saw Levi in here somewhere.
Yeah.
We saw all our characters. Oh, I can't wait to see Levi. That's been a while too.
Yeah. It's just like sitting back and thinking about all the elements of this show. It's like everyone can take away something from it, and there's always a theme behind the actions that they are trying to imply. And I don't know, like, it really makes you think.
I can't see.
I've never seen a show like this.
I haven't either. I just can't see Eren, like, killing all these people right here and, like, it's like over, I guess. Like something is about to happen here.
That's what I mean. There's so many.
Or if it's
episodes
more
left.
of like, what if they don't want to kill anyone right now, so they're kind of almost making like a statement right now. But then they're like, do as we say or something like that. I don't know.
How I took it was they were gunning straight for the top people, and they just did.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally
did.
at all of the strongest people around the world are here.
Yeah. If I'm Eren, I'm going to that hole where the two people fell and grabbing both of them and eating both of them.
Just one by one.
Yeah.
I think they would rather turn and just kill themselves before that.
Yeah. Look at see his hand going in there and they'd be like, oh, God.
That is the most terrifying.
If they just kill themselves.
If we got a visual of that, that'd be the most terrifying thing ever.
Just seeing
on the
his
show.
hand.
Just going straight down. I think his hand's too big, but
he could break it, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do if I'm him, because there's still other Titans out here, you know, and they are threatening. But obviously, the Scouts have the two most threatening, maybe three, because Eren has two of them. You know, we don't know. Like, Attack Titan, he seems cool, but
it doesn't worry me though, because our people plan for this. The Scouts plan for this.
Yeah, this isn't just like, and then they had no idea.
No,
these people. So
how would you ever think that this would happen? This guy was making this whole speech about how he's going to help them take down the threat of Eren Yeager.
And then he pops up.
And then Eren does that.
He's like, surprise.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Dude.
I'm so
hype right now, man. Oh my God. That was the greatest thing I've ever... Dude. That might be one of my favorite episodes I've ever seen in anything, really. Bro, that was it's just perfect. Everything that I could have wanted and better, you know. Like I felt like that episode was like just written from my brain, you know, where like people like the guy just took stuff that I would want and just put it down.
Like
in there.
Yeah, what you've always like hoped to see.
Yeah, and I never would have thought I would have seen that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to realize like, dang, they are killing just innocent people right now.
That's why it took me a little bit of time to reel myself in a little bit, because now that I'm thinking about it, this whole situation is heartbreaking.
It is a little bit,
but we're trying to do it for a good thing.
Let's call Scouts.
Yeah, but like Eren said, there's probably good people here.
Yeah, but hey, there's good people in our place too, and they wanted to kill all of them. So it's just it's a nice little revenge, I guess. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing like you can't just stay on the defense the whole time. You have to take the initiative.
Yeah,
you have to, and that's what they're doing. It's the only way to win.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at it from the big picture of it all. It's just all I see, sadly, is like real world elements and how devastating and awful the world can be. But you do find, you find things here and there that make it look beautiful.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I am just the best thing the best thing I can say right now is I am truly so satisfied with this show.
Me too.
I am unbelievably satisfied with this show, and it is something that I never knew that I needed to see. And I said this before, but I'm grateful. So
same.
That's the best way for me to describe how I feel right now.
Yeah. Let me fix it. Bro, I was just shaking that like whole time. I still feel it. Just
yeah.
I feel like I just ran a marathon.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the Reiner thing and the Berthold thing is still like top tier, obviously. Yeah. But then they kept doing it like all the time. Like a huge thing would pop up and it's like, oh my God. And that one is without a doubt 1 or 2. It's up to, this one, the Reiner and Berthold one are probably tied.
Yeah.
But they're different, you know? The other one was more, like I said earlier, it's more shock being like, I can't believe this is happening. This one's more of like, I can't believe it's happening, but it's also like, cool. Like,
yeah,
man,
when Reiner and Berthold did it, it was more a heartbreak. When Eren did it, it was more of like betrayal, justification.
Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly what it felt like.
It's a weird spot to be. Yeah, I'm torn.
Yeah,
even though I'm rooting for the Scouts, obviously, and Eren has been my protagonist from the beginning. It's hard to choose a side, but I still want... I guess from my stance, I can say that what I want out of this all is I want my main characters to have a happy ending, or at least try to. I think I've said this before. But I just don't know how that can be possible.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I'm not really torn at all. It's for me. I'm so biased. I really am biased towards Eren.
Yeah.
And the scouts, mainly Eren though. So I apologize if I seem a little too I'm rooting for him a little too much. I don't know. It's just hard not to for me.
No, it's understandable.
I'm having so much fun rooting for them.
Yeah. See, I'm not to that extent. It's not far off. I'm rooting for the scouts, and I'm rooting for Eren, obviously, because I love them so much, and they're the people who I've grown to love. But I don't like. Part of me doesn't want to see the people I love have to do bad things or have to cross a line that there's no coming back from. And I don't want to see them in that light, or I don't know. It's just, it's a lot for people to have to do. Obviously they have to do it for their own reasons, but it's a little bittersweet and heartbreaking to see my characters have to potentially do bad deeds, even though they're doing it for what they think is right. So that's why I'm torn. I don't know what I want out of all of this.
Yeah, I agree.
All I can do is watch, and that just breaks my heart.
It's definitely different. Because before we were we were the ones being attacked, and it sucked. It was like sad. And it's just going to, like, they're killing innocent people, so it is really upsetting.
It's a lot to think about.
I'm honestly, no, I'm not torn, but it's still like,
that's fair.
I don't know why. I feel like it's bad of me.
I feel like that's just.
I've just been rooting for these people so hard. I've been wanting them to win so bad. And I know the only way to win is to kind of do what Reiner and Bertholdt did, but maybe not that harshly. Hopefully they don't take it that,
Yeah, that's kind of where I am too.
But
no, I respect that.
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty of the show, because I think that's how people are going to, or have been. I mean, we're late to the party.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's how everyone's been talking, is whose side are you on, or do you think what they're doing is right? I'm sure everyone's thinking that, and I hope that's the case, because I mean, that's why this show is so magical. It really does. I mean, look at our channel. It really does bring people together, and so many people have come up with so many great themes, theories, discussions. If a show can do that, it just proves how beautiful this work of art is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm so happy with
There's not many shows like this. Most shows, even my favorite ones, it's always everyone's rooting for the same thing.
Yeah.
Because that's how the story works. This show's so different.
Yeah.
Where it's like you can root for whatever you want. Even in season 1 and 2, you could be rooting for Annie a little bit. That was a little tougher because we didn't know anything about
tougher.
Annie. Season 2, you could have been rooting for Annie and them a little bit.
Yeah.
Or
like Amir, who's like a third party.
Yeah, Amir is a good one you could have been rooting for. Even the whole Reese thing. Yeah. Like they just wanted to help too.
Yeah, the Historia's dad.
Yeah. That was you almost could be rooting for them.
Yeah, but I don't think he understood the length of how it messes with your mind.
Yeah.
Having the founding titan.
Even that
it wasn't smart enough to realize
the Kenny
the truth.
stuff.
Yeah,
was like, oh, I kind of like at first you're like, this guy's evil, but then when he sit down and he talks, it's like, I kind of get what he's trying to, what he's trying to do.
Yeah, everyone comes from somewhere.
It's like, is there just a pure evil person on this show? Where it's like just you just know if this person's just bad.
I think we've only seen less than a handful, probably.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good point.
There's just nothing like it.
No.
And it might be a bad thing. This is our first ever anime, because I don't know. It's gonna be tough to.
Yeah.
But it's so different where other ones are gonna be,
I think
good in their own way, which is I want that.
I think you hit it on the head.
Yeah.
We don't have to look at this like this is, because this already is my favorite show of all time, and it's probably the greatest anime we'll ever see. Maybe not, but you hit it on the head. It's more of every other anime we see now. You don't have to judge it off of this.
I will never compare it to this.
They're all going to be different for their own right reasons.
Yeah.
And something new to love.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
and some shows you just can't compare. You shouldn't.
I actually don't like that sometimes.
Comparing can be annoying.
Yeah, it can
honestly.
be. But then sometimes it can be fun.
Yeah.
So that's just the full circle of it all that we always talk about.
Like comparing this to my favorite show, Avatar, you really can't compare it. They're completely different shows.
Yeah.
So you can't compare it.
No, you can't.
You can like one more than the other, but you can't compare it.
No. You can compare themes.
The themes,
or
themes can always be comparable. But show wise and everything, sometimes it's wrong to compare.
I mean, you can look at everything like it's own separate piece of work of art, and you might like one piece better than the other, but that doesn't mean you don't like the other one. It just means you like it for a different reason.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can like as much as you want. It's just you're gonna have different thoughts and reasons why you like it more than the next person.
Yeah.
And that is completely fine. And the best word to describe that is how gray the world is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Man,
that's just everything. Look at all the themes we can talk about with this show. This show brings all of this out of us.
Yeah, it's some like random stuff. I know it's not random, but
yeah, just that's how you know. That's how you know it's something special.
Man, next episode I'm gonna have a big like foam finger that says like Eren number one. Yeah, and then like I'm the biggest Eren fan. Just kill them all. Come on, end it.
And then he's gonna like hurt like Armin or something. You're gonna be like,
no.
Like, yeah. Maybe you shouldn't jump the gun
right now.
I
am.
Yeah. I don't. No, I don't.
Until I see something that makes me really upset, which I hope I don't. I'm still Eren's biggest fanboy, to be honest with you, and I'm fine with that.
I'm not against. You can do what you want.
Yeah, he's such a unique character.
Oh yeah.
Like there's nobody like him.
Well,
and he's a different type of character for me to like. I usually like the number one, like the hero who's like not really bad at all, has no evil in them, it's just pure goodness, like the Aang, the Superman, the Aragorn. Those are always Captain America. Those are always my favorite. And the reason I love Eren so much is because he's not like that.
No,
he's different. He's more like an Anakin, who's also one of my favorite characters ever. So I guess he's on the Anakin side.
That's how I would describe you. There's more of a hybrid.
Yeah. So I love Eren. I always have. Yeah. And so far I'm liking this new Eren because he is a new Eren.
Yeah.
I mean, 15 and 19 is crazy. It's so different.
And that's not like the show wrote him differently or something. No, that's real life. I was not the same person I was when I was 15 and 19. No. And I don't think a lot of people are.
No. People
age and you don't know who you are until you officially mature.
And I wonder if he's been training with his Titan too over the years. That's scary.
He could be a force.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. And I keep saying it this for the 10th time. He's not even the most threatening one. Mm-hmm. You have the colossal Titan who Eren can't even take down. He could, and that's what I was gonna say. So if they wanted to kill everyone, couldn't Armin just do the nuke and just kill everyone here?
He could. They probably don't want to take out. I think. Even though Eren broke that building down and he's doing what he's doing, I think their intention was to, because like you just said, if they did the colossal thing, they could kill everyone. But I think they don't want to take out as many. I think they want to keep the civilian death count as low as possible. I really don't think they want to murder people. Yeah. I think they're just trying to do what they have to get the job done. Hopefully.
And they're probably mainly to show the leaders too.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the leaders. That's how everything is.
That's why they're here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And we also, I love that line from Reiner when he said, when he's like, why did you break through the wall? He's like, I broke through the wall to see if the whole king thing was right with the whole Titans coming out and all that. Which I think that's kind of what he meant, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was also their mission. Not only to claim the Titan, but also to see if the king
was lying or not.
Yeah, and I think that's how they found out that he was lying.
Yeah.
But I think Willie also was smart enough to realize that if Eren has the founding Titan now, the Fritz's thought thing of peace is no longer viable.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know. They don't know how far they can go. Which we just saw is how far they can go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about to be crazy, man. I keep saying that, but this next one's gonna be insane.
I can't even imagine.
We might get a Warhammer thing. I feel like that's something that
I think it has
they don't know because that's something they don't know. So
yeah, that
could happen. And what if the Warhammer is insane too, an insane fighter?
Could be.
But then what if you can't beat the armor? What if the Warhammer the same size as the Colossal?
We don't know.
And then so them two fight, while Eren fights.
I mean, they've been
Reiner.
They've been hiding the claw or the warhammer to themselves. So for all we know, it's the most powerful Titan.
We don't know.
Yeah. Why else would they keep the most powerful
Even
Titan?
they asked like, which one of you? And he's like, one of us is.
One
We're
of
not going
us
to tell
is.
you.
Yeah.
I feel like they did it on purpose for this. So
for this moment.
So we don't know who's the Warhammer, and then the person's going to show up and turn, and then we're going to get a fight.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I can't see Eren just doing this without having someone to fight him.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I'm hyped.
I am too.
I'm super hyped. That was the best thing I've seen in my life.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. But yeah, sorry if the color changed a few times. It's our camera. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Also, feel free to check out our Patreon or our Discord. Both those links can be found in the description below. But yeah, again, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you on the next video. Have a good one, guys.